So Paul and I have continued our work here. Paul's actually putting in the very last one of these wooden pavers.
Yes,
so we decided to
back from Costa.
And
oh,
we're
my
hoping to surprise
God.
Kevin, and here he is.
What did you guys do here?
We did a lot.
Holy, look at the steps.
Got a little ambitious here.
That golden tan.
Hey, you're glowing. That Costa Rica glow?
That Costa Rica glow. A lot of gallo pinto, a lot of plantains.
I don't know what that is, but I'm here for it.
Oh my God, though, holy. So last time I was here, you guys just did this bank, or we did this bank together.
Yes.
And now we've got the red brick road. We got a little wooden road here.
Got to keep your feet clean.
Wow,
and I will say, the one thing that I think Paul and I didn't expect is that the crow father's crows, I should say actually, ripped all these seedlings out.
Well, now that I'm back,
so
they'll be fine, right? Guys, show Jacques and Paul some respect. No, this is amazing. This looks really cool. I love this is basically just all of our old fence wood.
Yeah, actually that's the cool thing is that this was literally just a waste product.
Full repurposed.
So.
And then in the middle, some sort of gathering space we can build, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe a little table, little coffee.
There is one more thing you haven't seen though, so I think you need to go back behind the greenhouse here, take a little peek.
Oh, I saw a little corner. Oh.
I haven't seen it in person yet. Ooh, he's vibing. He's vibing.
Look at this, dude. Wow, this is so straight and clean.
Honestly,
Jacques gave me a little gift. He did something clean lines.
And here it looks like we're off by
3 inches, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be the new Epic Test Garden we already talked about in the last episode, but it's ready.
No, it looks really good. We've tamed the old corn maze, the cover crops, the wheat field. But the cool part is you can divide this like almost into perfect blocks and do like really cool little test gardens. In fact, we're testing a straw right over there, guys. Little sneak peek.
The first little test of the garden here. So we'll see which one's gonna win. We'll find out.
We'll have to find out. But today, since I'm back and I'm raring to go and I need to see the garden, I figured, why not do a little dirty harvest with you, Jacques?
Hey, I'm always ready for a dirty harvest.
Let's do it. Ooh, that winter sun, Jacques.
Hits me right in the eyes.
Hits me right in the soul. Man, I'm still on Costa time though. It's plus 2 hours only. It's not even that big a deal.
What is a big deal is how big the sweet potato got.
I think it's finally time. I've been biding my time.
Insane.
It's time to harvest, and we know it's time to harvest, guys, because I want to. But second of all, because it's basically winter. I mean, it's mid-December.
They're not growing.
And the leaves dying back. There's holes in them. They're yellowing. Like if any time there was, it would be now.
Yeah.
You want to do the first
I don't know.
pull?
I feel like you should pull whatever this is.
Whatever this is, a little sword in the stone.
There's that whole situation there too.
Little King Arthur.
Here we go.
But here's the thing. Don't be laughing. They're actually there.
There are roots.
There's something here.
Something's here.
These roots.
All right. I'll pull the first actual potato up.
Oh, okay. I want an easy win, so I'm gonna do this.
All right. Let's
Oh, talk about the jackpot right there.
Dude, that's an iceberg.
Ring-a-ding-ding,
the top, you're
dude.
like, there's nothing there.
This is how much you think you guys know about me. This is how deep I really am right here.
Oh, I just touched something.
No way. Something
That's
that
deep. There's.
Uh-oh, no.
Oh no.
What is that?
Gopher.
No way.
It's all munched. Look.
Dude.
Oh my God. Who knows what we missed?
Dude.
Because that was a huge plant.
You know, like, because look at the start of this. You know this was this big.
That was deep too.
Honestly, here's what I'm going to say. This one was probably about this big.
Honestly,
We can't know.
I think you're right.
We can't
I think
know.
you're right. But honestly, that just got me triggered. Now I'm angry.
I'm trigged.
Well, let me ask you. Are you into sweet potato casserole?
Depends on the prep method, to be honest with you.
That's a cop-out.
I think, I know you don't like it. I know you don't.
It's too
Why?
sweet for me.
Because he's like, oh, I'm such a foodie. He literally eats like one food. Basically, it's just different types of
I'm like, look.
doughs and oils.
Potatoes? Perfect.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes? Why do we need it to be sweet?
Are you disrespecting? Because you're harvesting my sweet beauties right
Look,
now.
hey, I grow them because I respect the hustle, but I'm not here to eat them. All right, I'm not messing around anymore. Right here. Ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh!
It's a little dragon egg.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I found a little treatski.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I got something here.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Oh, dude. Dude, this right here. Do you see that plop?
Here's a question I have for you. Put your hand out. Put your hand, flip it over. Put it on the soil.
What?
How much would that have hurt?
I don't know. Let's see. So, I mean, just look at the imprint when you drop it.
I'll do it. Go. Oh! Come on over here.
I'll leave those behind.
Because I've got something real special to show you.
Got some dirty fingers right now.
And that would be...
Wow.
My Bronco jungle.
Bronco jungle.
Look at that.
Dude, that is a honker.
Yeah.
That's like...
Let me tell you this. Did this a couple days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had just gotten home from our trip. I'm not big on like eating this personally. So what I do, maybe we'll do it in the back actually, is I do a lot of...
Oh yeah.
You know,
you're
crazy.
Making florets.
And then you hit this in the air fryer. You can go from in the field, in the garden, 10 minutes later, perfectly charred broccoli, olive oil, salt, pepper,
so you're an air fryer guy now.
Little dip. Yeah. Well,
Respect that. I can respect that.
Sometimes. So one of these.
There's a couple more. Dude,
There's a couple
crazy.
more, but I mean, come on.
You don't need more than one.
I
tonight.
can only have one. You know. Oh, a couple carrots. Why don't we hit a couple carrots?
Hey, if those pull. So the interesting thing about these carrots is that these were transplanted. I remember we had to move them like I think out of like this bed or something when we pulled all the wood out.
Yeah.
So if this works, then you could transplant carrots.
Yeah, don't let anyone tell you.
I think right here.
Oh.
I'm feeling something.
Here's the thing. Is it going to be one of those stubsters? So
I think it's going to be real.
Moment of truth. I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
For a transplant?
Yeah. It's got that little transplant curve on it.
It's got that little J curve.
That J curve.
Okay, so
it's a pretty carrot though.
Oh, hold up. So everyone wants to know, how do you know when to harvest carrots? It's literally so easy. You just come down to that soil level and you feel the top.
Take a look.
Yeah. Come take a taste of my world. You come down to the top here.
Oh, well, that one wasn't ready.
Boom. The diameter is solid, right? Diameter solid. Give it a pull.
Ooh.
Sometimes you get one of those. It's not bad though.
It's fine.
It's not bad. It's just not like perfect. And I'll tell you this, and I'm not against it, but everyone who says, oh, well, did you know you can eat the carrot tops? I did know, but I don't want to do it every time. Okay?
But you can make pesto from it. All right, so if you have hard soil, here's one more pro tip on the carrots.
Yeah.
Push down and then up. And that stops it from breaking. But I mean, this wasn't gonna break.
Dang, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay, why don't we go on
They're probably
back?
Sweet.
Why don't we take these on back? We'll do a little taste test. But before we do, I want to take you into the CJ, Citrus Jungle. Because, I mean, it's one of the first things you ever did here.
Yeah, that's true.
Time to eat of your fruit, Jacques. It's time.
I'm ready.
Let's go. All right, my friend, that winter sun is coming on down.
It's working.
But look at these little yellow globes. I mean, starting down here, remember when we
these
hit
are the latest additions.
This is when we disrespected the original grapefruit, right? Took that one out.
Standing on its grave, or was it over there?
I think it was literally right here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this isn't doing that well, so maybe a little karmic justice. But which one was
Oro
this?
Blanco?
It was
Yeah.
Oro Blanco. I thought it was Mellow Blanco, but it's Oro. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this one. I don't know, which would you harvest?
I honestly have no idea about grapefruit. I've never grown it.
I mean, this one's bigger, so I guess I'll go with that, but I don't necessarily think that's the best. Okay, we're back here.
I gotta clean up. I got filthy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might actually too. Let me see a little bit of that. Just enough to not heavily contaminate.
A little sneak peek here.
What's that?
That's contamination.
What is that?
That's part of you now.
What is that? What is this, tar? Is this gopher tar?
What if it's just like castings?
Honestly, why is it sticking so much? Whatever. The broccoli, the way I like to do it at least, is I say, don't care. So I go like this. I basically do this.
Okay.
And it doesn't stop here.
Yeah.
So
then you start splitting again.
You start splitting again. Why? Because you need perfect uniformity on the air fryer to get it to char at the exact, because otherwise, because you're doing this charred broccoli recipe,
right?
What'll happen is
you want it to blacken a little bit.
You want it to, but if you don't do it, like for example, you pick your smallest unit. So let's call it that.
And you try to match.
And then you just try to match, because if you don't, they will char up unevenly, and then you're just really sad. So why don't you pick the citrus that you want to pop open, because we want to do a little taste test here for the.
I want to. As weird as it is, I definitely want to try that Eureka or that Meyer.
The lemon.
'Cause I remember last year, I feel like it tasted really good. Just chewing on it.
See, look at that.
That's a.
Baker's
That's like
dozen.
a baker's dozen.
It's nice. Okay.
That's like a whole bag of, I don't know, like $10 of organic broccoli there at least.
So I'm gonna be aggressive here, and I'm gonna eat it instead of take a bite because I just peeled it.
I'm gonna be more aggressive here.
One
and eat the
appetit.
whole thing.
Are you?
It's good.
Oh, that's sour though.
Sour.
Oh, that's sour.
The peel?
Does it like a kumquat?
I don't
brings it
know.
up.
I
Kind
don't
of brings
know
it
if
up.
does. There's a lot of pith in there too.
He felt real confident about that.
Give me
Okay.
something sweet.
We're going in. Yeah. We're gonna go in on, I believe, the Cara, right? This is the one that came off for you. Oh my. All right.
Sorry.
Wow.
So, I think I was telling you this last week, is I didn't realize backyard citrus was that prolific. Like I thought maybe you'd get 6 or 10 or something, but you get like 20 to 50 per tree, and like maybe
Not
more,
more.
maybe like 100.
In this orchard.
And I think I'm now convinced that I want to try finding space to grow more orchard.
Yeah.
I don't have that much space.
Just do it in containers, man.
I think I will. I think I will.
What was this?
Bear's lime. It's a little risky.
Let's do the Satsuma.
All right. We have the
don't
pink
wanna-
lemonade.
I don't really
You
wanna eat
strip some
another-
enamel?
I want to try the grapefruit though.
You know who
Citrus
does
frenzy.
like this? Paul.
Really? He just
Remember
eats it
Paul
straight up?
saying that he actually enjoyed eating the pink lemonade? Oh, well, that's easy. Come on. That's a cutie.
This is a brighter citrus flavor. The Cara is a little deeper.
Yeah, I agree.
This is more bright, more like soccer field.
You're out
Actually, you
there
know
playing
what?
sports in the summer.
To me, this isn't soccer field. To me, the Washington navel is more a soccer field.
Oh, we have the
Navel
slice.
orange.
Yeah.
This, to me,
This is a road trip.
there you go.
You're throwing down cuties in the back of the car because you're
Oh,
hungry.
yeah.
Parents
In a
aren't
couple
pulling
different ways,
over.
you know what I'm saying?
I actually don't know what he's saying there.
You never threw down some cuties in the back of the car? Come on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right. Here we go.
My brain was not there at
We're
all.
going with
on the context.
with the Oro Gold. This has a lot of pith.
Isn't that a thing though?
No, it is. I'm just remarking.
Okay.
I'm not like saying it's
Like you're
bad.
disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, but it's supposed to be like that. The only way I've ever ate a grapefruit in my life is where you cut it
other
the other
way.
way.
The other way.
And then you like
Yeah.
have that serrated spoon.
Maybe that's why. Maybe grapefruits on average have more pith because, damn, look at this.
That's a whole pith.
This
dude.
this is a lot.
Do they still make those like little spoons? The serrated spoons?
You know, I grew up with those. My mom had one.
I haven't. Oh, that's really good.
Is it? Is it sweet?
I like it. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm cutting away some pith.
My favorite thing about grapefruit is that like you could do this thing, where
The gems?
they're all like little pops of citrus on their own.
Yeah.
And it has like a really fun texture to eat.
It's kind of like a finger lime.
Yeah. None of the other citrus is like this, and to me it makes it really fun to eat. It's like fun to chew. It's pleasant.
It's warm.
I honestly don't think, as an adult, I've ever purchased a grapefruit. Now that I think about it,
What do you do? Steal them?
no, I don't even think I've ate one.
Oh,
Like,
I just got in.
yeah, that's what I got.
Look,
And it's so good like that.
look at this. If you have trypophobia, don't look, because this is honestly a little creepy.
That's
Look
little
at-
garden caviar right there.
It's caviar. Yeah, you're right.
You gotta put it on the back of your. And then there you go.
Is that how they eat caviar?
I think so. I don't know. I've seen it in like a Notorious foodie video.
Without the pith, way better.
It's good. It's really good.
So here's what I think. Almost like a pomegranate. You de-pith it, you chill the jewels, and you do some stuff with that.
That'd be fancy.
Yeah.
And like a little scatter on top of like some cake or
Just realized I've
something.
been eating off this hand.
Well, we don't know what that brown, that dark substance is.
Just got inoculated, guys. Well, I'm back, Jacques. I appreciate the work you guys did while I was
I'm
gone.
excited.
It looks awesome. A lot more coming. We're actually going to build a little deck in the middle for more of these types of shenanigans. So stay tuned, guys. Good luck in the garden and keep on growing.